You want answers?
I think I'm entitled.
You want answers?
I want the truth!
You can't handle the truth.
Funny thing is I think you can handle the truth. Welcome back to the Prepared Mind channel. It's Zero Dark plus one. I tell you. But folks, big trouble is out there. Big trouble. Violence, it's coming. It's being planned. It's being prepared for. It's being asked for. It's being demanded. It's subtle. It's not so subtle. The Democrats are actually losing their minds. So, a young Generation Z, a little 20, 19-year-old punk who's popular on social media, is suggesting that the military take out Trump and take out the Supreme Court justices he doesn't like. He says, take them all out. That's his suggestion. AOC doesn't like what's going on. She wants those justices, 6 out of the 9. Take them out. The Democrats have themselves in a pickle. They've had 3.5 years with Biden. If they were going to increase the number of justices in the Supreme Court to try and balance the power, to make it more democratic, in their stupid words, right? They should have done it. Now it is definitely going to go over like a turd in a punch bowl if they were to try that. No one's even talking about it. No one's even saying a word. I'm the first one saying a word. They could get rid of their problem if they just appoint more justices. Why do they keep letting the ones on there go and make these decisions with impunity? Oh my God, right? The left is losing their minds over the Supreme Court and over President Trump. If they were now to, by the way, if they were now to try to add justices to the Supreme Court this close to the election, it would be so obvious, so transparent, so political that I don't know if the Senate could pull it off, because senators can lose their seats. And as important as the presidential election is, the Senate seats are huge also. The Democrats are worried about losing the Senate and not getting the House. And Trump better do something, damn it. If he wins, and I'm going to use the word if, I'm confident, but if, he needs to work with Republicans, House and Senate, to actually get shit done. And get it done big time. If we don't, we're going to have the violence. Now let's just say Trump does pick up the victory, and the Republicans pick up the Senate and retain the House, get some stronger majority in there. Let's just say we get a growing number of America First representatives. Populism is increasing. Europe, of course, is already burning, folks. The violence has already started there. How long before the calls for take them out become real? Before the election, right? And then after the election? And with all of the Obama fruitcakes, all of the Obama-ites and Bidenites, Biden's people in the military there in the Pentagon, and the CIA and the FBI, is there a chance that they could end up taking them all out? You know, history is a guide, folks. History is a guide that lets us know what bad people are capable of. It lets us know what they're capable of. And I think they're capable of anything. Anything, absolutely anything. Hitler was very good at his youth, using his youth. Hitler was very, very good at that. He had his Hitler youth, he had his brown shirts, and they started out with just talk. And see, this is where we're at right now. There was a lot of talk, there was a lot of rhetoric, there was a lot of anger after World War I and before World War II. There was a lot of trouble out there. And it grew and grew until it erupted in violence, right? The Crystal knocked, the Night of the Long Knives. It was very bad. This is what we have coming. It's coming. I hope you're prepared because violence is coming. They don't have, it was amazing. The Democrats have absolutely nothing after this. They have absolutely nothing after the debate. Right? They absolutely failed. So instead of correcting their own action, they're now, by the way, totally backpedaling on removing and replacing Biden. Totally backpedaling. I guess they realized what a loser it is. So they're stuck with loser or loser. Or do you want a loser? They don't have what we're going to call a way out. So they go right to what? Ad hominem attacks. Destroy Trump, destroy the Supreme Court. Nothing about improving their belief system or their plans or their procedures or their policies, if you will. None of that. Nope. How they go about dealing with the world? Nope. It's continue to screw everyone over and attack and attack and attack. It is incredible where this is going to lead. But I do not put it past them, though. I do not put it past them. To do what, John? To wait till the very last minute and then pull it off. Right? Get rid of Biden. Complete coup at the DNC, the Democrat National Convention. Right? We've got a lot of really crazy ass exciting stuff coming, but the violence, that's all they've got, folks. They can't win intellectually, so they will fight as dirty as possible. That's what they do. It's all they're really good at. It's all they're really good at. And it's coming. It truly is. I hope you are prepared with food, water, shelter, clothing, medicine, and a means of self-defense. People like AOC, she's a freaking nutcase. She really is. And she's not even the worst of them, folks. She's just the loudest. That's what we're seeing and hearing right now are the loud ones. I know, everyone's in a hurry today. Yeah, AOC is incredibly loud, but there's more. There'll be, especially after the election, if you think the anger is bad now, if you think the rhetoric is bad now, wait until we get closer to the election and they get more bad news and more bad news and more bad news. What about after the election when they lose? We have to beat them, folks. We have to crush them in the election. And then no sitting back. The fight will continue and it's going to be nasty. Are you prepared for it all? Right? The contingencies, right, are easy to plan for. It's the same prep, whether it's an election or a tornado or an earthquake or a hurricane, disaster strikes. And man, have we got a disaster. All right, folks. Chance favors the prepared mind is yours. God bless America and Semper Fi.